everybody, and welcome back to Italia. We're going to be trying out some new stuff tonight, so you're going to have to tell me how well it's working out for everybody. But we're having some interesting results with the potato harvester here. It's wanting to slide downhill. Hey, Scooter's Workbench, HDL Music, GoldenEye, Nick, Tim, Optimus, and Evan. How y'all doing tonight? You can see it's not wanting to track directly behind me for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I'm on a hill. I don't know. How is the music? Got some background music for tonight's stream, just like we had last night. Unlike last night, now I have a way of turning it up and down without tabbing out of the game. Making raw, messy potatoes. Let me zoom out a little bit. You probably can't hear it because of the tractor. There now. Hey, Zishan, how you doing? This is not Farm Sim 22, but Sim 22 is coming in 6 to 8 months. Announced last week. Big news last week. Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Like I said, it's probably the tractor is washing it out a bit. Had to put arrows on, because I'm not topping the field first. Got the last load of carrots also to sell. Be doing that here in a little bit. Hope is to get all of our potatoes collected today. And I saw an interesting Facebook post from the map author of this map. Sadly, it came out too late to get Giants commentary on it. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to get some Giants commentary. But if you hadn't seen the post, the map author of Italia mentioned that the map is in testing for console. We've seen that for about a week now, but what they mentioned was that apparently Giants told them that that there was going to be a delay on the release because the guy, singular, the guy that optimizes things for console is busy with no other than Farm Sim 22, apparently. So clearly this is something different than releasing the map, releasing a mod for console, because we've had console releases all last week and this week. Same time that that this particular map has been listed as basically being in testing. So I don't really know what exactly that is meaning. How if I would drop the harvester A. There we go. Yeah, the potato harvester is not one to track. It's great. And it is now. I don't know if it's because of the incline or what. Trying to open the field up a bit so that it'll be easier to turn around. Clearly, potato harvesting is best done on a field with large headlands. Has anyone else had this interesting thing occur with respect to this harvester? Yeah, because when you raise it, when you lower it, it seems to take weight off of the middle wheels in favor of the rear. GERS, yes, this is part of the Grimmy DLC. We'll be using the potato collector here in a moment. But I thought this machine would be easier to use than the big, even the pull behind potato harvester. We basically had some issues using that type of machine for our carrot field. I thought I was simplifying things. Yeah, this is the one step up, or two steps up, pull behind harvester, because this one can basically top the potatoes. There are two smaller versions that I think you need to basically top the potatoes before you run the harvester. Still, this is a lot cheaper than the pull behind harvester, and quite frankly, I think it's faster. Oh, who's going to jump in on the heist? 10,000 points. Big bet, big bet. Big money, big money. How did we go? Oh no! What happened? Peter's workbench came back with a win. Well, for that, I've got this. Let's see if it works. There we go. Did that come through? Like I said, I was going to try some new stuff tonight. Farming by Jamie. How you doing tonight? This harvester cracking me up. It's going to be total pain try to pick this stuff up. So I think the moral is to try to drive up an incline, not across it. Yes, this is from the DLC. We are working on some pretty uneven terrain here. There's nothing really that... I mean, I guess you'd have to modify a windrower to windrow potatoes. It kind of straightens out when you go up an incline. Diesel Sims, welcome. Hope you enjoyed yourself last night with our Truckers MP run. Maybe we can make it a regular occurrence. And let's see if this works. Didn't work before the stream started. See if the bot picks it up now. Yep, okay, the bot worked that time. So what I'm doing is I am testing out the Stream Deck mobile app. I realized that you can get a free 30-day trial of the Stream Deck mobile app, and then basically run a 15-button Stream Deck box off your phone. I thought I'd set it up before the stream. Got some stuff set up. And that's what we're trying out. It's somewhat laggy. It's not. I mean, like, okay, let's go. We're gonna do the trombone now. And that was pretty quick. We're gonna do the Discord message now. That wasn't too bad. I used it to start the stream. I used it to roll the delay, or the pre-stream countdown. I used it to switch over to the game and everything. Using it to start and stop the audio. Now the big thing is I need to get a charging cable. Because it leaves the screen on, obviously, for 2+ hours. So that can be a problem. Yeah, after the 30-day trial, it's like $3 a month if you do monthly, or $25 a year for the mobile app. And you know, it looks to be basically the exact same as the $150 physical button box, except it's obviously not a physical button box. But you get 15 virtual buttons. It looks like you can have multiple profiles set up. I'm gonna have to try that later. So you can have multiple 15 buttons. So right now I'm playing the music over VLC, and I've got play, pause, volume up and down for the VLC. I've got through the OBS controls, I've got stream start and stop. And I've got a couple buttons that are set up for multifunction that switch scenes, activate sources, mute and unmute audio sources, and you can just see it kind of work through the recipe that you set up. It's got chat integration, so I could program a button to say something in chat. That's how I do the Discord button. Right now I basically running it all through the PC. So, like last night when we were doing voice chat in Discord, I basically have game sound running out of the PC speakers. So that's one audio source in OBS, is desktop audio. And right now, the game sound for Farm Sims coming out of that, and VLC for the music is coming out of that. Then I have an audio source for Discord chat specifically that I have set up to basically output to my headphones. When someone speaks to Discord, I hear it in the headphones. That's a separate audio source in OBS. And then the mic is the third audio source. So to do anything else, I would need a virtual mixer, I think. Which Stream Deck might have that capability. I don't know. I gotta look into it some more. Because Stream Deck has a integration with something called Voice Mod, and there is a soundboard option there. Oh wait, no, this is. Oh, okay, so the sound effects are soundboard. So when I do this, that's through the soundboard. So I think Raz has some PC-based mixer he uses. So right now I control the music audio volume. I just up and down voluming VLC. Yeah, there's a way to have it not mix all the audio channels in the recording, but I don't know how to do it. But basically, there's a way for OBS to record a multi-track audio, but I don't really know how to do it. But I use the sliders in OBS to obviously adjust volume up and down. But overall, usually it's just set it where it is and it doesn't change. All right. That was great. that done. Just 30 some minutes. Raz, what's up? It's time to sell our potatoes. Oh, carrots, sorry. Time to sell our carrots. Well, then don't you have a problem, Darren, with syncing up audio and video? Oh, there we have the animation. All right, let's see. Do we have a different price on carrots anywhere? I don't know, Timmy. You'll have to download it and try it. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, there's only one place that takes carrots. Oh boy, what's up? See what we get for this load, and then we gotta go get our potato picker-upper. Ah, Scooter's gambling. Oh, you got some points. Wait, you lost points. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened there? Now we have to have fun. Trying to unload potatoes into this thing. Oh, another $4,700. Making ourselves rich in carrots. And I decided I'm not going to be a carrot or onion farmer next year. That is definitely not happening. Raz, I'm trying out the Stream Deck Mobile tonight. Seems to be working pretty good. I know you talked about trying to get a Stream Deck. Your order was back ordered. Okay, the mobile might be something to look into in the meantime. Partial victory. So yeah, I'm trying it out on the mobile now. Alright, let's park this thing over here by the taters. We'll go get the picker-upper. Also want to see if I can fuel this tractor up. Do you use it? How do you use it, Doughboy? The Stream Deck, that is. Yeah, all you gotta do is be on the same piece, be on the same network. You install the app on your phone. You then subscribe to the app with, with money. And then you install the software. You go in and basically do a connect to mobile. I'm getting fuel. Yes, I can fuel this tractor. And then you get a QR code to scan on the phone. So then once you QR the phone, then it like links it through your Wi-Fi. And then you program it all up with the app on the PC. Okay. It also looked like you could set up hotkeys. So then in theory you could have it like control farm sim by basically, instead of hitting Q, you hit a button on the Stream Deck that basically does the equivalent of Q. So I had about 40 minutes to mess with it and figure it out a little bit. I'll tweak with it some more later. Because it's 15 buttons on the mobile app, so it's the same as the big Stream Deck, or not the big one, but the $150 one. And then it looks like you can have multiple screens, profiles. I don't know how you switch between the profiles yet. So I've got to try to set up another profile and see if there's a way to switch on the mobile app. But then you could have like, a profile for streaming controls profile for farm sim controls, profile for like audio clips, and then I mean at 25 a year, right? That's a whole lot of years of the mobile app versus 150 bucks. Yeah, bot commands. I got this one worked up. Just testing. Doesn't like coming out of sleep. So I've been putting the phone to sleep because it keeps your screen up, and well, I don't have any free ports at the moment to charge it. So, like I said, I had about 40 minutes to install it and just start learning and experimenting. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up different profiles for the different games that I stream, so that I can start and stop the stream, put the intro up, switch inputs. Now for me, I've got to see how big the normal stream deck is. I don't really have a lot of space, because when I'm streaming, I'm literally sitting in a racing cockpit. Keyboard's in my lap. I have a literal coffee table beside me. End table. It's probably 2 foot by 2 foot. That has the side panel connected to it. That's where my trackball sits. Pretty much everything else sits there. Drink. Nope, I just use a headset. So the phone, it sits nicely on the end table, out of the way. That would be the concern for physical unit, would be how much space it would consume. Yes, I'm real AJ. Why do you ask constantly? I think it's going to change one day. I'm just going to tell you, no, I'm a Cylon. A Model 13. Oh, a joke. I'm waiting to use that sound effect. So did anybody have a chance to check out the Dutch island map today? Kind of an interesting concept, although I think they kind of failed in execution a little bit. I suspect he's real too. I doubt he's a Cylon. I've never met him at any of the meetings. Does not have any. Can't. There we go. So yeah, there's a ton of sound effects you can hook in. I can even put in a naughty word beeper. You know, for those SnowRunner streams. Yeah, I wanted to initially I was initially thinking, oh, I can let me tweak this Grimmy pack and set it to take potatoes or carrots. Then I remembered it's a DLC and it's locked away in DRM, and I'm like, oh, I can't get to it. So we had to do it the other way. Hey, Henry, yes, we still have the trailer because we're doing potatoes, and what other trailer should I use? I only have one tractor. I'd already leased it, so I might as well use it. A little pain in the butt, but gets the job done. Now, hopefully we'll have this stuff base game 22. Hopefully. I mean, we didn't get the Modern Classics DLC in base game. That later came as just a free mod. So we'll have to see. Raz turned up a very interesting Twitter post today. Hey, VI Planet, what's up? Oh, Jimmy. You didn't see. You want me to bring out the shovel and the wheelbarrow? You want to wheelbarrow all these potatoes? I mean, I am using a extremely challenging trailer. Oh, we got the animation this time again. Well, we saw one John Deere at least. in the screenshot. I kind of knew there was going to be at least one Massey Ferguson. But the way the Twitter message went basically implied that it said something about the full line of smart line of Massey Ferguson tractors. So I wonder what consists of the smart line. You know, is it, it's the 8S. I saw there was a 5S. Then there were some other tractors that had S on them. I was trying to look on the Massey Ferguson website to see if they had anything that really defined their smart line of products. I didn't find much. Oh, Jimmy, you lost. Now, something we haven't seen, but I've heard a rumor. On another Discord, the individual said that they were at a Kloss dealership, and I guess somehow the topic of farm sim came up. And the Kloss guy said that he had heard from the German guys of Kloss that Kloss was going to be in Farm Sim 22 from the start this time. So I would say we unofficially have heard that Kloss is going to be in the game. We haven't seen any Kloss from any of the images yet. We saw the Fendt forage harvester, the Katana. Saw the John Deere and the Vanderstand cultivator. We saw the Massey Ferguson and the what was that seeder? Was it a horse seeder? I don't know what kind of seeder it was. Maybe it was a coon seeder. So yeah, there's tons of information they're going to be doling out over the next several months. Who knows, we might get some more information tomorrow. The beaver is your favorite emoji? Oh, there's a few more, everybody. There's a few more. I added a couple more. So anyone that's in the stream that is a part of the Pony Express virtual trucking company, that's the raccoon. If you haven't already voted in the poll, please go vote in the It's not really a poll, but it's a kind of a poll. Please go vote in the Pony Express channel of the Discord. Trying to establish a weekly Pony Express VTC night to Truckers MP. Right now, it looks like it might be Monday or Wednesday. Those were two popular days last time I looked. The weekend was coming on strong also. Oh, wait. Unload there, too? Oh, sweet! We'll take that, too. Alright, let's, we're not going to get this all picked up. Get the hay for 12 hours. No, triggers weren't fixed. Same trailer. Just for whatever reason, it seems like I can unload from there also. Zoonhammer. Oh, that thing. Can't believe I lost my whole load of carrots because I dumped them up on the upper level. That was frustrating. Yeah, only the most stubborn will continue to use that trailer, right? It's me. Call me Great Stubborn. Did y'all see the night vision mod from last week? I think that came out on a day where I had a bunch of maps to do. That looks pretty interesting. All right. One more load. Then we'll get back to our collecting the taters. What's the weather look like? Good weather today and tomorrow. We gotta get our corn out of the ground. Because I think to this weekend we might have Susquehanna crop to harvest. I gotta look. Big Question mark is, will it be dry enough? It's been wet. Other folks playing Susquehanna. You all had a wet summer? Got to summer yet? Our summer on the server has been nothing but rain every other day. Alrighty. What? I'm not trying to thresh. I'm trying to pick up. So silly. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll be dry come 9 o'clock. There we go. Sent. Why did you not dry up? There we go. I think that's silly. We should be able to pick potatoes up off the ground if it's wet. What do you think? You'll be able to pick up potatoes if it's wet. Nothing wrong with picking up wet taters. Alright, let's all see. Does Scooter win or lose? Yay! Oh, he lost. Hey, David, what's up? Good thing you didn't do a gamble all. I gotta set up a cheering sound effect so when you win, you get a cheer. Go. Now, Raz, you've done some cattle and crops, right? The farm is static, right? You can't change it. Like you can't add buildings, remove buildings. Thor was trying to catch up to you last night. Running every opportunity he could to gamble while driving his truck. So the farm is static. The fields are static, right? You can't change them. You can't add more. You can't grow them. You can't plant anything outside of a field, right? Can you cut grass anywhere? Can you only cut grass in a field? Asking the questions because today I was trolling through the Giants forums a little bit, and I landed upon a topic about Farm Sim 22. And I kind of forget the gist of the topic. Oh, it was, do you think Farm Sim 22 will support VR or RTX, meaning real-time ray tracing? And there was some folks in there talking about textures need to be higher quality and some other things. And then, hey Amanda, what's up? And then we had a guy come in. Self-proclaimed 47-year-old gamer. State that they needed a new game engine because the game engine was horribly optimized and would never support such things. And then commits to liken to Battlefield, liken to GTA 5, and liken to Frostpunk, of all things. So comparing the game engines that run GTA 5, Frostpunk, and Battlefield as really good game engines. And Giants should basically use one of those. So I just couldn't help myself. I had to comment. So I congratulated Mr. 47-year-old gamer for being about as old as I am, as a fellow 40-plus-year-old gamer, which clearly means that we have lots of experience with game engines. And I asked him very much. Said, I've never played GTA 5 or Battlefield. Did a little stint with Frostpunk. That is one hard game. Brutal. At any rate, I was like, I don't know, GTA 5. Is the world dynamic? Does grass grow? The flowers grow and die? Can you change the environment at all? Is it just pretty much static? Buildings are buildings. Can you modify the environment in any way other than just be in it? Like, Frostpunk as a city builder, pretty much all it is. You can't really change the environment. And I was like, I never did Battlefield, but can you, instead of playing Battlefield, and you pretend that you're maybe in a post World War II French city, and you're just walking around looking at the historical buildings. Thanks for the sub, Victor. I said, I don't think you can do any of those things in any of those game engines. Whereas, literally, with the Farm Sim and with the Giants engine, you could literally transform every square inch of the environment. Let's look at No Man's Land. I could give No Man's Land to 100 players. I could have 100 different environments in a week. So, unless I can give GTA 5 to 100 different people, and then a week later, experience 100 different GTA 5s that are unique, I could definitely experience 100 different Frostpunk towns. Sadly, it's the same map. So what makes Farm Sim stand out is its ability to literally transform the environment. Only 75%. So I likened cattle and crops being basically the closest thing to Farm Sim. And I just wanted to verify I was right. That fields are static, they don't change. You can't enlarge them, you can't make new fields. The map is the map, and that is all the map is. There's one map. Everybody that plays cattle and crops experiences the game exactly the same. You have a static farm. Hope you like how the buildings look and where they are. With Farm Sim, I could, if the map was set up, would change everything. I could mow every blade of grass on the map. It would grow back. I could mow it again. I think add to that Raz, they focused on flexibility, customization, making the world your own. In 17, on maps, the farm was the farm. There were some rudimentary placeables you could put down, some buildings, some fill points, random deco objects, but really placeables were not that big. So when you got a map, the farm you got was the farm you got. You didn't buy land, you bought fields. Fields were the only buyable thing. Moved to 19, and now we are able to buy the farm on a map that truly embraces 19. We could sell the farm and completely change it. Put down our own buildings. Yeah, you could take Emerald Coast, sell every building on every farm, completely populate every farm completely different. You would know the map based on the field layout, but if you drove around it, other than the town, it'd be completely different. Well, we'll have to see, Amanda, what we get as far as equipment in 22. We don't know too much more at this point. Yeah, Optimus, I think it's... Sim games in general are a niche category compared to, you know, your shooters. Shooters are a dime a dozen, right? To some degree, I think shooters are probably easy to make. You build a static environment that people interact with. Hey, EU, what's up? So we'll just have to wait a minute until we see the information start to come out about vehicles and implements and brands. See if Rattle Smash is included more. In 22. What do those numbers mean, Raz? They don't make sense. Slammed in like that. Is that active players or something? Oh, I didn't even see this animation. It was like fingers or something. I didn't even see that till now. I don't really know what it's doing. Alright, so we're going to get our taters collected today. Pretty easy enough. Log physics, bale physics, pallet physics. Yeah, things that feel like they have real weight on them, and when you put them down on a flatbed, that pallet of seed should have enough weight that you can slide the forks out and not have the pallet slide at the same time. Because the sliding friction should be significantly greater with the pallet on the trailer than the forks and the pallet. Alrighty, let's see. Get them. Yeah, slots, that's what comes up with the different emotes. I guess the slot bot's not working. Well, we need to sell a load anyway. Potatoes. Oh my, not a good day for potato selling. Oh, I don't have anything to do. I'm not storing these things. Oh no! Partial victory. Who won? Who lost? Scooter's Workbench, you got points! Congratulations! Congratulations! The slot count is supposed to be going up in the next game because of the DX12 optimizations. I don't really know why it's over here. But we also have this. Wait, what is it? Close window, X. Roll the window down. Go outside the cab, and we got our hand out the window. We roll the window up. Put our hand in the window. The slot count will not go away. That is pretty darn certain. Because one, PS4 and Xbox One, they have so little RAM in them anyway. That that was a big issue in 15. Apparently there wasn't slot counts, so players could overload their farm, and then the performance would suffer. And the last thing Sony wants is people saying that their PlayStation is no good because their farm sim game experience is bad. So it wouldn't surprise me if Sony or Microsoft forced the slot count concept on Giants. So slots might go up because of things like texture streaming. Means that you're not loading every texture in the game on map load up. You're only streaming in the textures you need as you need them, which will consume less video resources. Things like the occlusion cooling, where you only render what is visible to the camera at any point in time. So you're rendering less, you're bringing less textures in at any one point in time. All of that should reduce the overall load on graphics RAM. I mean, even the PS5 and Xbox One X and the PS5 have, what, 16 gigs of total memory. Total memory. That is shared between the system and the GPU. Standard gaming computer might have 16 gigs of graphics or 16 gigs of game memory or system memory, and an 8 gig graphics card. So they have 24 gigs of combined memory, typically. So even the PS5 and Xbox One X, it's already RAM limited. Yeah, PC slot count is to the point where the player realizes their system can't handle it anymore. Sadly, more players would just complain that the game engine is horrible, as opposed to realizing that it's all of their poorly optimized mods. Same people will go, how many mods do you have in your mod folder? I have 12,000. It takes me 12 minutes for my game to load up. And I get horrible frames on every map I play. I got 12,000 mods. Go on. The last load I need to do in this trailer. Finally! Alright, let's get rid of this. And, oops, no. Oh, whoa, we're moving! I don't know why sometimes we get that animation, sometimes we don't. What dirt file? Well, Scooter, that's how you used to do it, right? Every mod had to be self-contained. Why should I learn any new techniques? It's not going to be any magically better in 22 unless Giants does something to just cause improperly made mods to just not work, right?
Attenzione! Treno in transito al binario 1, allontanarsi dalla linea gialla.
Oh. Oh, what? It's not ready yet. Oh, it's still growing. Alright, let's, I guess... We have a... Yeah, we got a power washer. Don't we? Around the corner here. We had a pressure washer. Do we not have one? We don't. And we can't put it anywhere on this because, well, we just can't. What Raz make famous? What a miss. What a miss. Oh, you lost again. There we go. I'm not running out of fuel. I fueled up. Now I can refuel this tractor. I don't even know why I still have this. We're not putting straw down. If anything, we're going to put slurry down. How much slurry do we have? Slurry, slurry. Oh, 35,000 liters. We don't even have enough slurry. Oh, wait, let's put a weight on it. Place anywhere mod is over at GitHub. But you should be able to find it in the Discord. Pretty sure I put a link in there recently. What? Tractor doesn't lower it enough. Ridiculous. All right, let's go see. Oh, get up. Go get a different one. Change tractors. Now this one doesn't work. Ah, but it's green, Raz. It's green. There's a commonality there. head back to the shop. See what we can find. Maybe. That's what we're gonna find out. Because it worked fine with the little dutes that we had. Then we up bought this. It was on sale. Shop had a New Holland sale, so I was able to pick up this. Gained a whole lot of horsepower for like 50 G more. If you do not activate Maize Plus, you just won't get some of the fill types. Animals will still be different. Alright, so let's see here. Need plowed. Right, they need plow, nothing else does. So we could get this 4 meter. Buy this. Just see what it does. When I lower this, yep, it looks like it rides on top of the ground. So it's like it barely hits the ground. We're not doing that. 3 meter cultivator. How heavy? What's this tractor do? 240 HPs. Oh, let's get this. Hack roller looks neat. Oh, it's bigger. That goes away. Yep, only in chat. Chat, live streams, premieres. So let's just see how this fares. So guys, remember, in about 15 minutes, we're going to be calling it a stream that Raz is going to be picking up on Emerald Coast. Just a little bit past the hour. Be sure to continue the farm sim fun over there. He apparently has a special guest tonight. I think I know who, or should I say what, it might be. Apparently there's more loyalty points you can buy. Hey, that truck better be off the list. Picked up my C10. I've got my thoughts. I've got it down to two things. Two things it could be. I'll see if I'm right on either regard. Hey, my next acquisition, unless someone beats me to it, it's going to be that house. I'm going to take up a residence. Well, it's pretty obvious, Optimus. You just make a left as opposed to a right. Us Americans, we don't acknowledge roundabouts. What's up with this? Orange and red. Oh, can you? Oh, you can. Will, what's up? Oh, even little side things move. Side panels, whatever they're called. Why are you doing an offset? Well, according to the HP requirements, I had the horsepower I needed. Oh, that's nice to hear. How's East Coast coming along? Sorry to hear you haven't been feeling good. We got about 6 more months. You mean the one that's got the fields laid out in like a checkerboard of squares? No, I have not. Yeah, it's a town right in the middle, right? It's all the animal areas and everything are right in the middle. I've heard some people comment in, I don't remember what map it was like that, standard size. Basically, they refer to it as an arcadey layout. We had the town in the middle, the farm in the middle, and then all the fields were squares or rectangles on the exterior. We're gonna have to put some wheel weights on this if we're going to do the carrot hill. I think it would crash the game scooter because the memory consumed with all the waypoints. Right, Raz? We'll see you soon. Go ahead and sleep. I don't know. It was some Italian cultivator, I guess. It was part of the recommended mods for the map. So the ERMO. Some light on the matter. Yeah, except for its orange and red warning signs. That is something that has kind of created a little bit of buzz. Is the sight of the warning sign, the American slow moving vehicle triangle on the John Deere, and the license plate, oddly enough, on the back of the John Deere. Also a license plate on the front of the Massey Ferguson. Dude, get down. I don't think your weight is going to be... I think that chute can hold your weight. So people are hoping that that means that we will have the ability to customize EU versus US signage, warning labels on our equipment. Maybe it's just that one John Deere. Hard to tell. Why there's a license plate, I don't know. Is there a state in the US that requires plates on tractors? Farm machinery? I don't know of one, but I haven't really researched it. It would be really nice as if you could put farm use only on your trucks. Scooter, they technically haven't opened an office yet. The whole global thing happened, and they've never actually acquired an office. They did hire a new US-based community manager. Right now, I think she is working out of possibly North Carolina, if I'm remembering right from the podcasts. So she came on board maybe a month ago. Hey Richard, what's up? So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. to get some more information related to those license plates. So guys, it is just about time we need to be wrapping things up. I want to thank you all for coming out and watching. And if you're interested, you can join the channel and become either a farm hand, farm boss, or farm baron. More information is down below. Go ahead and run on over to Raz's stream. If somebody could quickly put a link to his channel in chat. And until next time, happy farming. There you go, guys. That is Raz's channel. Go and click over there. They'll be starting in just a few minutes.